The key to building wealth is understanding assets, right? It's the key. Like, here's what we know. You cannot work your way to wealth, right? You got to work your way. You got to use your income, turn your income into capital, and then the capital turns into wealth. Okay, Jose? We like that. Income turns into capital, right? And all capital is the money that we send. This is money that I'm going to invest with. If you don't make the decision to say that this is investment money, you won't invest with it. You got to make that decision, Jose. You got to say, this is the money I work my 9 to 5 from. Even if you got a business. So let me tell y'all something. Business owners, y'all be slaves too. Y'all be slaves too. We be slaves too. Right? You ain't don't think, this is what I learned, Jose. It's the misconception. Most people think just because they own a business that they're free. You live in year to year. You live in year to year. You ain't designated none of that revenue. You ain't turned none of that revenue from the business into capital, Jose. They ain't turned none of the revenue from the business into capital. And so the only way you can turn that, you got to turn that capital to wealth, which means I got to take this money that I made in my business, at least a small portion of it, and turn that into money that I am using to invest. We got to say that. If we don't say that and if we don't take that, we're not going to get it. All right, let's go a little further. So here's what I'm trying to understand. The first thing we're going to do right now today is we're going to look at the most valuable assets by market cap. Now, you may say, you're going to say, Trap, what is that? What that's at? I'm just saying by market cap. All right, so let's go into our first one. Our first one is, let's go into Jose Tootie. All right, first one, we're going to go to number 1 on the list is real estate. Real estate in America right now has a market cap of $47 trillion. That's right. We in a studio. This is real estate. Right? Real estate, just because everything, you need buildings, and all those buildings is worth something. So it's worth $47 trillion. Next on the list, gold. Jose, gold, 13 trillion in market cap. In market cap. Now we're going to go through just businesses. Apple worth 3 trillion. Microsoft, 2 trillion. Saudi, the Armco is worth 2.1 trillion. Alphabet, 1.7 trillion. Amazon, 1.5 trillion. Silver, 1.3 trillion. So everybody who's thinking that, I ain't getting no silver. Jose, silver is worth something. You know at one point in time, Jose, the people actually stopped using gold and transitioned to silver. Here's why. Because gold was being manipulated. It was being counterfeited. That's right. So there's a point in time, especially like during Rome, what happens was the people was taking the gold and mixing the gold with copper. You feel me? Or they were taking the gold and they was putting the gold in like bags, beating the gold and taking the shake and melting the shake into another piece of gold. So remember I told you one time you wouldn't have made it, you would have got burnt by the OGs in the hood? When I told you they would have gave you the $5 bill with the they would have gave Jose the $5 bill with the 20s on the side? Well, that's counterfeit money, Jose. Well, here's what the people were doing back in the day. So gold used to be, is weighed, right? You got to weigh it. That's how you know how much it's worth. Well, what they would do is, let's say you had a kilo of gold, right? Well, if I look at a kilo, then I think it's a kilo. But I don't know that George done took the kilo and hit it up against the wall and took some of the shavings off. He done took about 7 grams off it. But he still gave me the kilo. So I think it's a kilo. So I'm giving them what the kilo is worth, not knowing George done shaved 7 grams off the kilo. Now George done took the 7 grams, it's water whip. He done took the 7 grams and mixed it with some copper and now done gave me the quarter. You feel me? Because 7 grams, you see what I did there? 7 grams a quarter. You ain't, Jose ain't see what I did there. Jose ain't see what I did there. He ain't see what I did there. He ain't see. He ain't see. He ain't see. You ain't see what I did there. You ain't see. I know you ain't see. I saw the look. I saw the look. Oh, God. Jose's still on water whip. Procaine. You know what that is? All right. So, water whip. Right? Water whip. So, what they done do it now, they done took the 7 grams of pure gold and mixed it with some copper or some nickel. Right? They done turned the 7 into 10. And because you can't see it, they're like, yo, this is a 10 ounce. This is a 10 grammer. Now they got the 10 grammer. So watch this. Counterfeiting money been a thing, Jose. So silver became, because it was hard to counterfeit the silver. It was hard to counterfeit the silver, Jose. But you know, them folks is them folks. Next we got NVIDIA, and then as of right now, we got Bitcoin at 8. Now we're not talking about all, we're just talking about Bitcoin. Now the one thing I should have added up here too was oil. I should have added oil up there, but we did Saudi, the Aramco. I should have added oil. But these are the biggest by market cap, Jose. These are the biggest. Now you know my thing. Stocks, it's the simple triangle offense, Jose. Stocks first, business, real estate. That's how I feel like it should go. I feel like because stocks, because you can invest at any level, business, because you generate money, real estate, because it's going to give you the best tax breaks in the world. And then I think you add land. But I think that's how it should go. Nah, that's just my triangle offense, Jose. That's not saying it's, the go-to. But I think it's my triangle offense. I think that works.
What's good, trappers, man? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Right now, I want to invite you to an amazing experience full of value. That is my community, Trappers Anonymous. It's 100% the greatest fundamental investing community on the market. Listen, your portfolio should be a masterpiece. And the only way we get you there is if we help you to learn how to invest with confidence. Now listen, I get it. Like you don't know a lot about stocks, or maybe you've heard people say how much money they lost in stocks, but I can guarantee you, one, because they weren't in the community, and two, they lack the information. Our goal in Trappers Anonymous is to help you, really to hold your hand on the journey to becoming a confident investor, learning how to navigate through the different events that the stock market goes through to take you from panic to encouragement. There's no better time than now. This is an opportunity only for those who are willing to be on the journey. So listen, man, click the link below. Come join me in Trappers Anonymous, man. I will see you in one of our many classes, whether it's Moat Monday, whether it's the 2-hour class we do on Sunday, or whether it's just a book club. Everything is geared toward making you a better investor so you can triple your net worth and turn your last name to an asset. It's your boy, Wall Street Trapper. See you in the trap.
These are where I'm looking at investing in 2024. This is the Christmas episode. Our next episode won't be till January, probably the 2nd or something like that. So I want to give y'all an outlook on the things that I'm looking at going into 2024. One, the chip sector. The reason why I'm looking at the chip sector is because we know moving forward, chips is definitely going to run what we got going on. Next, I'm looking at data centers. Why? Because the information that people get from these chips got to be placed in some type of storage. Guess what that storage is called? Data centers. So I like companies like NVIDIA also has a data center, but also DLR, Digital Realty Trust, Equinox, and actually IBM. Another section I'm looking at is cybersecurity. Watch this, Jose. We got all this data, we got all this technology. Guess what's going on right now? Hackers. Somebody just hacked MGM Casino for $100 million. Guess what the CEO said? We gotta just take the L. Ransomware. They hacking. Everybody get hit. Brother, people hacked the Pentagon. They hacking. So Cybersecurity will be at an all-time high moving forward. Next, healthcare. You know why? Because we live in an era where nobody don't want to work out like they used to. And guess what's going crazy right now? The weight loss drugs. Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk. They outperformed so many different companies this year. Guess what else is going wild like healthcare, Jose? Because people in America don't like taking care of themselves. And guess what America gonna do? America gonna get you sick. And the last but not least is industrial. The reason why, because you talk about capital goods, aerospace and defense, transportation and logistics, constructions and building. These are always gonna be large established companies. Here's some companies that's under industrial. Berkshire Hathaway is under industrial. Boeing, under industrial. Illinois Tool Works, under industrials. Companies that I love, Fastenal, under industrials. United Rentals, under industrials. These are companies that I feel will be real strong going forward. Look in these 5 sectors. Chips, data centers, cybersecurity, healthcare, industrial. I would add something like DraftKings to it, Jose. This sports betting it's been going crazy. So I would add that to it as well. These are my 2024 sectors, Jose. Chips, data centers, cybersecurity, healthcare, industrial, and sports betting. I'm telling you, DraftKings, even if, watch this, Jose. Listen to this and listen to me well. Let's say the country went into a deep recession and people don't like stocks. What you think they're going to try to do to flip their money? What if flippers go to flip their money? Casinos, sports betting. That's what they're doing, Jose.